people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lindy and I'm back again with another banging informative video. Literally informative, and yes, I'm back with some law student content, law student series, and law student type of ish. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button if you do enjoy the video. I'm not forcing anyone, and if you are a returning subscriber, then thank you, love. Anyway, okay, as you can see with the heading or the title, things I wish I knew before I chose law. But yeah, things I wish I knew before I chose law. So I wrote them down because I don't want to be mumbling and doing the because I know myself, I'm forgetful at times. So I wrote them down so that everything goes smoothly. I'll be reading and explaining and sharing my experiences. Okay, so number one is the career prospects. Law is a well-respected degree, but its graduate prospects are not as good as universities would like to make them out, So basically what I mean, I feel like universities are selling us dreams. Like, they're making us believe that after graduating, we'll find a law firm waiting for us to offer us a contract and training contracts, articles, those type of things. But in real life cases, guys, real life situations, there are graduates, law graduates, sitting at home with their cum laude. I don't know how to pronounce the word cum laude, but yeah, they're sitting with their cum laude and they're failing to secure articles. Like, guys, it's actually scary. This whole thing is scary. And also, law firms and chambers have been reducing the number of training contracts and pupilages, with some law firms actually canceling the next trainee intake. Like, this is scary. Like, if these things are happening now, like, what's gonna happen when we reach that stage, when I graduate? Those are like the fears. Like, those are like things in my mind that lives rent free. But most of the time, I'm so positive that I might make it to the magic circle or the big five. I don't mind being in any firm as long as it's in the magic circle or the big five. So those are like my, yeah. Anyway, number two is that there's too much reading. I like reading. I would read a novel this thick and like literally procrastinate the whole week or month if I have to, just to finish the book. But when it comes to a study guide, any law module, like a study guide this thick, guys, I procrastinate. Like, I'm always lazy and this is like, let me clean first, I'll read it after. I don't read it after. I don't read it after. I'll read it before exams, I beg. I'm sorry. But yeah, like, I knew that with law there's too much reading. Like, personally, I knew there's too much reading, but I did not know that, like, the horror stories of law students actually spending the whole day and night reading were true. Like, I did not know that until I actually went through that. Like, there's this day where I had to read this case law, and when I'm like halfway, maybe I got lost. Like, my mind went zoop, and I'm like, no, what happened? Now I have to start again to understand, because you can't just make up things in the middle. If you don't understand, you have to start again to make sure you understand. And yeah, so yeah, basically that's how everything has been. And I'm not a person that likes to watch TV, but that day I was like, yo, I wish I was watching Come Dine With Me or TLC or whatever. Like, guys, there's so much reading. Yes, you know that there's too much reading, but there's so much reading, like too much reading. But anyway, we move. Number three is that you have to work hard, work smart, and be organized. So workload becomes easier if you are well organized and focus on working effectively. So planning ahead early and prioritizing work overplays and avoids being an all-nighter. So this is gonna go back to me again. So last year I was the type of person that would clean the house around. So the whole day I'll wake up, make food, go on Instagram, go on Facebook, WhatsApp, and then 8, that's when I start doing my work. And then now it's 12 midnight and I'm still doing my work. So during exams I was like, no, I can't be doing this is not it. Like, I can't be doing this. So I started having a to-do list, and it's like 10 a.m. wake up, 11 a.m. eat breakfast, 12 a.m. bath, I can do some schoolwork until 9, or from 9 until 10, and I know 10 I put my books away and I'm done. Now it's time for me to just sit in my bed and just talk to important people, important persons, into like, you know, those type of ish. But yeah, manage your time, work hard, work smart, manage your time, be organized. And when you read, guys, with being organized and working smarter, when you read, you don't read to want to finish. You know, when you're reading, like, can I just finish with this thing? No, that's not how it works. Your only goal when you read is to understand what you read, not to finish what you're reading, but to understand what you read so that you can apply the law and knowledge in future, rather than knowledge in law, the contents you read in law, like, you know. And you never do shortcuts. Do not do shortcuts when you read just to finish and be like, the law is okay. They're gonna say the law is very respected. Don't do that. Read everything and understand. Understand. Please understand. I beg. Understand. Anyway, before that, everyone will try to pawn free legal advice from you. This one is so important because, firstly, don't ask a law student for illegal advice. It's a legal offense. Firstly, it's a crime. It's a legal offense, and he or she could get prosecuted. So what I'm saying is, as a law student, don't give people advices too, because you're also putting your own career at jeopardy, just like they putting your career in jeopardy. And you could be giving them false advice, because sometimes the legislations get updated. You still using a textbook of 2014 legal whatever laws and regulations and whatever, and now everything is updated, and this person does whatever you told them, and then they get prosecuted, and this person's gonna say, no, but Lindy, you told me that the law says if you drive on the side, whatever, is Lindy is also gonna get prosecuted. You guys are gonna you know. So yeah, anyway, don't pawn legal advices from students. They are also students. They are not yet lawyers. And you, law student, stop giving people legal advices. You are a law student. You are not yet a lawyer. You are not yet attained as a prosecutor or attorney or advocate or judge, justice, or whatever, you know. Please, you're not yet a jurist. You are a future jurist. You are not yet a jurist. Anyway, number 5 is that life revolves around your next tutorials. So basically, it's always like, when you're done studying, when you're done with exams, you still have to get to work again. We start again, work, no rest. And with law students, it's a bit different and difficult because, again, we have no lectures, no one to spoon feed us and remind us. So automatically, we are assigned to read our own tutorial letters, do our own interrogation sessions in our head in order to highlight our deficiencies in knowledge and understanding of the law. So no one is going to be there to like train us or test us or teach us. We have to do things ourselves. Being a UNISA student is difficult. So being a law student is like so difficult, and being a UNISA law student is like times difficult. You understand? So yeah, and the only key to this is getting a group, you know, getting a study group, study partners, because it's a key to opportunity to test your understanding and give you structure to learning. And the more effort you put, the more you'll learn. So now that you have someone's idea plus your idea plus another person's idea, now it's like a bomb combination, because, you know, and now you have someone to test you, actually, someone you can actually do interrogation sessions with. You see, I'm tagging you. So yeah, get people. So, you know, I'm that person that prefers to like be alone in my room and just have social media or sleep. I love sleeping. But when it comes to this law student thing, especially in UNISA, you have to start interacting with people, start making connections. Who knows, you could make friends with Bill Gates' son or Petrus Mutipe's son. I don't like people. I'm an introvert. Yes, I was not an introvert before, but now I'm becoming one. And I don't want to become one as such. Yes, I want to be reserved and have that intimidating type of thing, you know, appearance or whatever. But making friends, meeting people, you'd never know who you plug in yourself in future. You're making connections. But anyway, story for another day. Okay, so number 6 is that law school is intense. Honey, it's intense. Like, you're always competing with each other, against each other. So this is where you actually see how two-faced and twisted law students are. They approach you like they actually care about you. Like, let's say it's results season, you guys wrote exams. She'd be like, yo, I remember CPD was like so difficult. And you're like, yeah, right? It's like, it was so difficult. And he's like, oh, how much did you get? Because yeah, I got 40. And you're like, oh, I got 50. But in her heart, she knows she got 58. And now she's like, I actually beat someone. So it's always competition, guys. They approach you like they care about you, but they just want to make themselves feel better with you. So it's always competition. But anyway, we way past that. Number 7. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Numero 7. 7. Anyway, law books cost a fortune. Okay, so last year, first year, I clicked very quick. Luckily for me, I knew about Telegram and that they send PDFs, they share textbooks in the form of PDFs, so I did not spend anything last year. But before I knew about that, when I was checking textbooks, like guys, textbooks were like 900 rand, 1.2, 700, and I was like, like this type of ish. But luckily, I found out about this PDF type of thing, and I was plugged with like PDF things. Unfortunately, this year there was this textbook. It was a new edition textbook, so there's no PDFs yet because it only came out this year, so we had to purchase it. And when I looked for the price at like some bookstore, it was 1.3, and I was like, yo, I already finished my book allowance firstly. But luckily, when I searched it on Google, I found it on Takealot and it was 408. So Takealot is also a plug. It's very affordable. But even today, guys, till now, I know that law books are expensive. Like, they're expensive. Like, but till today, like the expenses of law books, like guys, they still shock me. I know they're expensive, but when I see a textbook written 800, I'm still like, ha, 800 for a book I'm using for 1 year. Chai, and then I'm gonna sell it for what, 300, because no one's gonna buy it from you at 800. Crazy, right? Crazy. But anyway, we move. Number 8. Okay, you start questioning yourself. Like, at some point during the study periods when you are like your motivational levels are low and you have mountain of cases, like your work is so mountain load, it's like a lot. That's when you feel like so demotivated and you start questioning yourself, like, is law like really worth it? Did I make the right choice? And yeah, a law like degree actually, it stretches a limit and tests your commitment. Like, are you committed? Like, can you do this? Are you faint-hearted? Are you strong and brave? Can you do this? You know, and a lot of people that actually dropped out or changed course, not dropped out but changed course after like a year. They went to like marketing, PR, HR type of things, and I'm like, they're like, should I join them? But again, I feel like law is a expensive investment. It's very difficult, but it's worth it again. Cause I have like lawyers, attorneys I look up to, and I'd be like, honey, you're driving a Rolls Royce. That's my life now. This is my life. She's living my life. So that's what always keeps me motivated. Like, I always feel demotivated all the time, most of the time, not all the time. And I come to Instagram, check like my favorite lawyers that I follow. I go to YouTube, watch other law students, how they actually get motivated type of ish, you know. Yeah, like guys, use your resources to motivate you. You know, nothing comes from mahala. Nothing is easy in life. If you want the best, you're gonna work hard, and it's difficult. It's difficult. But anyway, yeah. Number 1 is the jump from high school to law school or to university. So in high school, you are known as the intelligent, smarty child, like know-it-all, with goody tissues. But in law school, guys, like everything's so difficult to grasp, guys. Like the law books, like the Latin, everything's so difficult. And now you're like, how did I get here? You know, it's difficult. But anyway, number 10 are the social stereotypes of law students. Like, oh, you're studying law. Oh, you're gonna be my lawyer. Guys, that's annoying. And another thing is like, how are you gonna defend someone you know is guilty? Like, lawyers are heartless. You guys are gonna like protect a rapist, like those type of things. Like, you're gonna be my lawyer. It's annoying. But anyway, guys, thank you again for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I look so weird. So yeah, once again, thank you everyone for watching this video. This is the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and comment or support the girl.